This video is about installing a very large impact window. Now, this size window I recommend that you have a professional install. This is not something you want to try on your first time doing it. But I wanted to show this window because I think it's um, very beautiful and it will give you some ideas that you could do around your house. If you're learning to do the windows on your own, I suggest you start with the smaller single hungs and get a professional to do the larger one. This is a very large window. We had to do it in two pieces because we could not get it to be impact resistant for the size of the hole because of the type of window that this person wanted. They wanted a fixed in the middle and two sliders on a slider on each end, which I could not get one to meet the hurricane codes for this area for that full size. So we elected to put a transom on the bottom because there's bushes down there anyway, a mole bar in between them, and then the window that he wanted. It came out really nice. They're able to have the view they were looking for. Make sure you use a good caulk when you're doing this. I did not show the caulk process, but you want to put caulk on the window buck and then on the edge of the frame before you set the windows. Get your windows tacked off like we did with the transom first. Make sure your Tapcons are installed according to code and that you have at least 1.5 inches embed into the concrete. I hope you enjoy this video. Its purpose is so that you can see that it's really not that difficult to do. But again, for this larger window, you need to know what you're doing. Okay? Building with Papa. I hope you enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed doing the work. Alright. Well, these are the windows that we're going to be removing. First, we put up plastic behind the windows, covered everything up so that once we take them out, we don't get any debris into the house. This is the window we're going to install. It's not tall enough, so we're going to be putting a transom in the bottom. First, we remove all the glass from the existing windows, and then we start unscrewing the windows that are screwed together, and then just slide them out. You cut the caulk, you take them out, save the aluminum. You can take it to your recycling place and get a few dollars. There's the plastic behind that keeps everything from debris from blowing into the house. Alright, if you look at the sides, the window bucks is that wood. With the old windows, they're very narrow. They were not impact windows like this is. This is an impact window, so the frame is much larger, the glass is thicker, and it's much more heavy. So what you need to do is you need to be able to put new bucks in. Alright, the wood behind the frame is the window buck. Make sure you cut your drywall back. You can install a whole new buck, or you could do what we did. We ripped the buck down and we attached it, Tapconned it to the existing block so that it will now take up the entire part of the frame, so when we Tapcon, it has solid wood in it. But we are Tapconning through the wood and into the concrete. The first thing we do here is we put in the transom. A transom usually goes on top, but here we elected to put it on the bottom because we're looking for a better view. Then once we put the transom in the bottom and we have the mole bar running across, we install the larger window on top. Everything slides in together. You caulk around the frame first. Even put caulk on the window buck before you slide the window in. Once you've installed the window, you've tacked it off with Tapcons. Be sure you get all your Tapcons in. Check it twice. Wherever you see the holes, go ahead and get your Tapcon installed properly. Remember, you want at least 1.5 inches in bed into the concrete. So you have your frame, you have your window buck, and then your concrete. This turned out really nice. It's a beautiful window. I really like this one. This is very large. It is 110 inches wide. That's why we could not get it to go to the complete height and have the impact resistant. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, Building with Papa. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell. See you on the next one.